the game, cause see the boxing voice.
BoxingVoice.com here with Coach Joel Diaz. Coach, talk to us about Diego De La Hoya's fight. He's opening up the weekend for Miguel Cotto versus Canelo Alvarez. Big boxing weekend coming up next week. How do you feel his progression has been with you? I know he's been with you probably the entirety of his career. And how do you feel he's progressed?
The progress in Diego De La Hoya is noticeable fight after fight. Because obviously when you're such a great amateur fighter like him, he has a great resume as an amateur. This guy has great ability. He has a lot of foot speed. He has great hand speed and great footwork. The transition isn't going to go from one day to the next. His first fight, you can tell, obviously, he still has the amateur style. Second fight, we made a little change. Third fight, up to now, all we need to do with Diego De La Hoya right now is, let him mature. Because he still brings his amateur skills off and on. So, he's maturing as a person. He's maturing as an athlete. So time after time, fight after fight, he's learning. And every time after every fight, we go to the gym and I always tell him, this is what you did wrong and this is what you did right. So now let's work on what you did wrong. Let's improve it for the next one. And that's how you see his improvement after every fight, because he listens, he works hard. And besides that, he has a last name that carries on his back that he has to hold. Because he's a De La Hoya, everybody wants to take him out. But it's going to be hard. He needs to maintain himself 100% in the gym, which he does. Very disciplined kid, has power on his hands, and he has great boxing ability. And he has a good set of mind. He's a very dedicated kid. And I don't see nothing but a great superstar in the future.
Now talk to us about that last name. I know the biggest knock on him, media and fan-wise, have been that last name for him. But do you feel so far in the fights that he's had, he's building his own legacy?
Yes, he is, because I started with him. And from the beginning, he always said he doesn't want anything easy. He doesn't want the people to say, oh, you're having everything easy because you're at De La Hoya. His professional debut, he fought a kid that was 8-3 when he debuted. So he knows that from the beginning, and it would bother him. There are always people repeating to him, just because you're at De La Hoya. So he doesn't like that. He says, my cousin built his own legacy. I want to build my own. I don't want nobody babying me. I don't want nobody giving me anything for free. I want to earn it. And that's the reason. And he has that character. One of the things I love about this kid, he has a killer instinct. If he's in that ring, even in sparring, sometimes my hardest job with him is controlling him. Because once he gets hit, that one punch that brings that fire in him, sometimes it takes me 2 rounds to control him, and I have to raise my voice at him. Man, you got to control yourself, because he has that killer instinct. Once he tastes his blood, he wants to attack you, and that's a good sign, because he has a killer instinct to hurt somebody and finish him. But at the same time, that instinct can get him in trouble. So we need to learn. We need to learn to manage through that and control him in certain moments in the fight.